Hi everyone, welcome back and thank you for joining us for our next episode, which is all about social media. We're talking about social media because it is a really good way for new vegans and vegetarians to see a positive influence of vegan content and kind of normalize those things in your life. If you are not sure on like meal ideas and just lifestyle ideas, social media is a really good way to kind of bring that vegan content into your life and make it more accessible. And we are joined today by Janae of Sweet Potato Soul. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, why don't you just introduce yourself a little bit and tell everyone like what you do and what you're about.
Yeah, like she says, I'm Janae from Sweet Potato Soul, and I'm a vegan chef, blogger, cookbook author, YouTuber, and vegan.
Yeah. If you're not following her on social media, it's Sweet Potato Soul. She has tons of really good vegan content, and you have a cookbook too, right?
Yes, same name.
Sweet Potato Soul.
Yeah, you can find me Sweet Potato Soul anywhere.
Great. So we thought, why don't you talk a little bit about how you use social media and like why you think it's important and like what you think people can gain from it, especially like a new vegan or vegetarian.
Right. Well, I mean, social media is so inspiring. Even for someone like me, I've been vegan now for almost 8 years, and I still use it all the time for inspiration, wondering like if I get home and I'm like, I don't know what to prepare. I have X, Y, and Z in my cabinets. I'll go on social media and sort of scroll and get ideas. Sometimes even recipes. And it's
That's good to know, like someone who's been vegan for that long and who's a chef still needs inspiration on like what to eat. So
totally, I do.
They're just like a star. They're just like a
totally. It's so crucial. I mean, because everybody loses inspiration sometimes and needs like a little. I mean, even me, I get in a rut and I'll start making the same thing like every single day, and then I'll get really sick of it. And then also, you just need variety, right, for nutrition. And for me, I do care a ton about nutrition, so I go on social media to, you know, see what other people are doing and like what's in season, what can I make with that stuff. And I follow accounts like, well, we'll talk about the accounts we follow, but I think it's a very net positive, especially for the vegan movement. I became vegan for ethical reasons, and then obviously after 8 years, you realize there's 1,000,001 other reasons to be vegan, but it's just a net positive for just continuing to help people see and understand all the reasons you would be vegan and to stay vegan and to thrive also as a vegan.
Yeah, I find myself the same, getting kind of stuck in like the same 3 recipes, and then everyone's sick of it, like I don't want to eat this anymore. I'm pretty bad though, like I can eat the same thing every day for like a week.
Can you?
Like I'll make I love leftovers, and I love eating cold food, so I'm like, oh, I'll just eat this giant lasagna for a week. But it is good to like, I'll now like on Instagram you can like save posts.
Yes,
so, like,
I love that.
There's like
feature.
a category of like food inspo, things I want to make.
Oh,
so.
I love that feature. It's one of my favorite things.
So we can talk a little bit about some of our favorite accounts, like maybe we'll start with the food ones. People that you guys can follow if you're looking for meal ideas, because I hear so many times like people say, I want to go vegan, but I don't know what to eat.
Right.
And it's like, you're really eating the same kind of stuff, but when like the idea of going vegan, you're like, oh, well, I'm not eating dairy and meat, and then you just like forget about all the other foods.
Exactly.
And you're like, there's nothing I could eat, but there's so much that you could eat.
Yeah, you just have to expose yourself to it and try it. Yeah.
So do you want to start with some of your favorite food accounts?
Sure. Okay, so for me, also as a blogger, I do get a lot of inspiration for photography and like food styling from a lot of these accounts. So the food, sure, but also just like creativity.
The beauty of the food.
Yeah, that's important too. So my first one that I put on my list was Rainbow Plant Life. The woman who runs it, her name is Nisha. She has a gorgeous Instagram, so colorful. Everything looks just like, I mean, look at it. It looks like a...
I just looked it up today because you told me about that one.
Yes. It's just
why do I not know her?
It's so pretty. So pretty. So I love following her for that. She also has a YouTube channel, and her videos are equally as beautiful. So check that out.
We'll link all of these people so you can share sharing the wealth?
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, she's my first one.
Let's see, I have a little list here. So my first one is Vegan Yak Attack, Jackie Sobon. Do you follow her?
Of course.
She has 2 cookbooks, which I use all the time. And I like cookbooks that have pictures.
Yeah,
So she has really beautiful food photos, and like her recipes are usually like really easy and fast. For like, one of her books is called Vegan Yak Attack on the Go. So it's like 30-minute meals, really easy ingredients. You don't have to go to like the weirdest store that you've never heard of. Like,
yeah,
to
you
find
just get it at the
something.
regular grocery store. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super important. Another one that I love is Shine with Plants.
I just started following her like a week ago.
Did you?
I was like, oh my gosh, this family is so
It's
cute.
so cute. It's a family. It's a mom, dad, and a little baby daughter. I think she's like a little over 2 years old now. The baby's name is Chelsea. Mom's name is Fabiola. Mom is the one who runs the account. But they are like high raw family. They eat like abundance of just all the fresh fruits and veggies that you should be eating. And the photos are gorgeous. The videos they have a YouTube channel as well. The videos are just like, oh, I love them. They're so cute.
Of, like, her with like this giant table of vegetables and fruits, and like the little baby sitting there. Like,
can you imagine? I didn't grow up like that.
No.
I was like the pickiest kid. I would eat like 3 different things until I was like 21 years old. So I can't imagine.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Is it her baby? A boy?
Girl.
A girl.
Yeah.
She's gonna be quite the healthy.
She is.
No fast food.
Right? So cute.
That's how I grew up.
You gotta follow. And now that I'm gonna have a baby, I look at that account and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, you're having a baby. I know. We want to do another like mom parenting episode, because it's such a lot of moms ask us like, can I still be vegan?
Yes. And I always think of like Instagram especially as like a millennial platform.
Yeah.
And so many of us millennials are having kids now. So it's that would be good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see, my next one is Vegan Roshe. I feel like she's been around a long time.
She's OG.
Yeah. She has really great recipes. I was just scrolling through her Instagram today, and it's like 10-minute this, 15-minute that. So all the photos are beautiful, and the meals are super easy, and I believe she has a cookbook as well.
Yeah. And also one little thing about Vegan Roshe that I love, she has so many Instant Pot recipes.
I don't have an Instant Pot. Do you have one?
Yes, girl. Yes. I use my Instant Pot like, especially right now, every day. I love it.
What kind of stuff do you cook in it?
Everything from like yesterday, tough porridge. I made that yesterday and the day before.
It makes it faster, right?
Faster. It makes it, some foods it just ends up cooking better. Yeah. Like tough porridge, if you make it on the stove, it kind of sticks and it like you might burn it.
Okay.
Instant Pot, it's like set it and forget it.
I'm the queen of burning things.
Oh, so. Instant Pot.
Because you can't on fire.
Did you? Oh yeah, you definitely need an Instant Pot. It won't let you burn or do any of that stuff.
Okay, Instant Pot, Vegan Roshe.
Yes.
Way to go. Who is next on your list?
Next on my list is Veggiekins, and the girl who runs it, her name is Remy, and she's a friend of mine, and I love her account. It's so beautiful and colorful and inspiring. She shares recipes and she shares her lifestyle. She's very much into yoga, health and wellness, so she shares all those things too. So it's not just the food. When you go on her account, it's very well-rounded in that way.
That's what I like about a lot of these accounts. They kind of share their personal stories and like what they're eating that week, like new things that they're finding, and just like sharing resources and information.
Exactly.
It's really helpful.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's also eye candy, so everything's so pretty.
Well, you were next on my list, but you're here, so.
Hi.
Another one that I really like is Plant-Based on a Budget. They post really simple, like minimal ingredient recipes. There are things like their website has a shopping list for like 2 people on a budget.
Nice.
And it's a girl named Tony that runs it, and she'll go to like, what's the store they were working with? They were working with some like grocery chain, and she would like go in and buy things for like 2 people meals for like a week or like a month, and then post like the receipt and show you like, it breaks down to like, I think she has meal plans for like $25 a person.
Nice.
So it's really affordable, And so if you're living somewhere where like you don't have a Whole Foods or like a specialty store and you just have like a regular grocery store, plant-based on a budget's a good one because it's really accessible to pretty much everyone.
That's so perfect.
And she like breaks it down for you. She's like, here's all the ingredients you need, and then like here's what you're gonna use to make these recipes. So you're using like every bit of what you bought, because I'm bad at food waste sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, you like make too much and then it goes bad.
Exactly.
And you throw it away, and she's good at like making sure you don't waste stuff.
I love that. That's so important.
Plant-based on a budget.
Yeah, good name too.
Yeah.
My next one is Mississippi Vegan, Timmy.
He's so funny.
He's hilarious. He's so funny. I love him.
We were in bed last night, like watching his stories.
Oh yes.
He's just like,
his stories are his food is amazing. It's beautiful. He's super talented. But even if he was just doing like his stories, I would still have him on my list.
I agree.
He's so funny. He's just got an amazing personality. He's in New Orleans now. So no longer Mississippi vegan though. He's from Mississippi. But he has a cookbook as well.
Yeah, we just got it. It's really pretty.
Yeah, right? It's beautiful.
Like the outside is just really nice.
And like for me, also being from the South, I can really relate to his style of cooking. It's Southern food obviously made vegan, but it's just classy too. Yeah. It's just elevated.
Because you're from Georgia, right?
I'm from Georgia, yeah.
My top picks were like the food bloggers that also had cookbooks and the recipe developers, and my next one is just like straight up food beauty inspo and like kind of junky on the like naughtier side. His name is Vegan Catman, Caleb. He posts like he'll make like a pizza with mac and cheese on it, or like these like giant sandwiches, all vegan, and he'll tell you like what's in it, so you can try it at home yourself.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's definitely more the guy style, it seems, on Instagram.
Yeah. He also has 9 cats, which is why he's vegan cat
crazy.
Man. So.
And he also has his wife is vegan cat girl or
cat
something?
gal.
Cat
his
gal.
girlfriend vegan cat gal. So she's posting less these days, but they both post about having 9 cats.
That's incredible.
And all their crazy vegan eats. They live in Portland, so they post a lot of like food around Portland as well.
Yeah, nice. My next one is from my bowl, Katelyn Shoemaker. She actually lives right outside of Portland, so maybe they know each other. But I love her because, again, recipes. She's got a great YouTube channel as well. Great blog, very well-rounded, a lot of lifestyle. A lot of just like, she's the type of person you follow and like you want to be her friend, you know? So
I was watching her videos one day and I didn't and then I saw her in person like at a vegan event, and I was like, have we met before? Do I know you? And she's like sitting there thinking I'm crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I've seen you around. I'm like, oh my God, I watched like 10 of your videos on YouTube yesterday. I felt so stupid. She was very nice.
Yeah, she's so
she's
sweet.
Got really cute videos about like really easy meals. I feel like was she in school, she was posting like what she took to like classes with her.
Exactly, in Miami. And she also does a lot of budget stuff too, which is good. She's been doing some more trying out the zero waste lifestyle recently, which has been interesting too.
I'm trying that too.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I'm working on it too. It's little baby steps.
Yeah. And next person is Lisa from the Viet Vegan. She's Vietnamese and she's vegan, so she's the Viet Vegan. She posts mostly on YouTube, and my sister told me about her. She's from Toronto. She posts really easy meals and she makes videos about them, and she posts a lot of lifestyle stuff too. Like she just got married, so she was posting a lot about having a vegan wedding and all of that. So very helpful.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice when it's like different cultural recipes as well.
Yeah.
So good. Vietnamese food is amazing.
I don't know how much Vietnamese food she posts.
Right. I've seen some. She's not
probably
100%.
They have like a Vietnamese wedding, like a traditional wedding.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
So cute. I love that. So, Jessica in the Kitchen is my next one. You can guess her name, Jessica.
What?
So she actually hasn't been vegan too long. She was a vegetarian blogger before. I think she's been vegan for about a year now.
Oh, cool.
And so she switched everything over. I mean, everything looks the same, right? Because you can't tell. It's so much.
The cheese for vegan cheese. And
exactly. And her stuff is so beautiful. She's a great photographer. She posts mostly on Instagram. And she's from Jamaica.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Does she post Jamaican food?
Not really, not too much. I'm sure she posts some, but I'm trying to think. Not so much. It's mostly like, I guess, I don't know what the word is, the description. But more familiar things, more like, so good though. I love her.
I'll have to look her up.
Yeah.
My next one is Chef Nikki in the Mix on Instagram. She is so funny. She's married to Gray, the singer, and their Instagram stories are hilarious.
Yes.
And she's having a baby too. She's pregnant. I don't know when she's
I think she's due like any day.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So posting about vegan mom stuff, Renee and Chef Nikki. But she's a vegan chef, so she posts like what she's making for breakfast that day, what she's making for lunch, and like what she's got in her fridge. Yeah.
Okay, my next one is Haley Thomas, and she's a teen. Okay, so I don't know how old she is now, but her thing used to be called Teen Vegan.
Oh,
and she started, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago when she was like 12 or 13 or something. This girl's so talented. She's posting amazing recipes, lifestyle stuff. And she was like on Michelle Obama's like healthy eating board, whatever, I forgot what it's called. But this girl is like, she's very like advanced, especially for somebody who's so cool. Young. It's amazing. So you should follow her. She used to live out west in Arizona, I think, and now they're on the East Coast.
That's really cool because a lot of people who are like going vegetarian or vegan are younger. Like I went vegetarian when I was 14 and I still lived at home. So like to see people that are your age like making those decisions for themselves and like trying to figure out what to eat and like how to cook for themselves is like
so important.
Good account to follow.
Yeah, exactly. So many, I mean, I know a lot of kids have like specific issues when it comes to transitioning if you're living at home.
Yeah, so. It's harder when you're and your mom's like, well, I'm not making 2 meals.
I'm not buying all that extra vegan cheese and stuff for you.
Yeah, so maybe that's a good account.
Very good.
And my last one for food bloggers that are like mostly food specific is a vegan Iraqi. His name is Shram, and he does post a lot of like Iraqi cuisine. Like he's making baklava and like like grape leaves and all kinds of stuff, and it's always so delicious. And I'm not sure if he started doing videos, but he does like stories where he'll post like how to make stuff.
Nice.
It's always really good. He actually brought us some food into the Mercy for Animals office like last year, and we were all like, oh my god, this is so delicious.
Yum.
Yeah, so
I've never had Iraqi food, and I've never had it veganized either, so I need to call him up.
He's got a good baklava.
Wow.
I must say.
Sounds delicious.
All right. And I just have a couple extras of pickup limes. Have you heard of this girl?
Oh, totally.
Oh my god, I just discovered her. She has like 1 billion followers. But hers is more like lifestyle, like everything. She talks about
how to be productive.
Like communication skills.
Yeah.
Like bettering your life in general.
Yeah, self-helpy.
Her food videos are amazing.
Right?
Her recipes are so beautiful.
Everything is so tip-top. And she's in the Netherlands.
Is that where she is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been following her. So she I think she was around before a long time ago and then quit making videos. She's a nutritionist as well, so she's doing other stuff. And then she came back only, I think, a year ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she went from like 0 to like 1 million.
I know, I was like, how have I never seen this girl before? Her stuff is amazing.
It's really good, high quality.
And then I have Tabitha Brown, who we love at Mercy for Animals. She was just on the cover of our Compassionate Living magazine, and she is just a joy to be around.
Yeah,
If you ever have the chance to meet Tabitha Brown.
I would love to. I follow her. Well, I follow her on Instagram, so it feels like she's like the type of person you're like, I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
Like you said with Katelyn.
She's just like this energy of just welcoming and fun, and she's hilarious, and she kind of blew up after she ate a Whole Foods
The
tempeh
TLT?
sandwich
Yeah.
in her car, and she started posting about how good this tempeh sandwich was, and it was just so funny that it blew up. And now she's always on her Instagram, like posting new vegan food she finds, like where she found it, what she's making for dinner, like
So good.
but like in the most hilarious way.
Yeah, seriously. She's a character.
Yeah, and then my last one is How to Be Vegan in the Hood. That account is run by a guy named Eric, and he lives in, I think in Brooklyn. He's in New York, and he'll post just like what he's eating, or if he like walks into a bodega and finds like fruit for like 10 cents. He's like, hey y'all, look what I found.
Right,
this
come
is, like,
by.
super cheap.
You introduced me to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hadn't known about him, but this thing is awesome.
He works at Rips Malt Shop in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and that I didn't know about that place either until looking at his account.
And half of that place is really cool because it's Eric and then a couple guys named David, I think, are the owners, and like they were not vegan, and they owned another restaurant and put Beyond Meat on their menu, and it did so well that they were like, oh wow, this is like a really popular thing, people like this, let's open a whole separate restaurant that like is around Beyond Meat.
What?
So they opened a whole vegan restaurant.
What?
Because they were seeing like people really liked it, and then they
goodness.
started eating it and were like, oh, this is really great benefits, like maybe I should be vegan, and they're like transitioning.
That's crazy.
Yeah, really
wow.
cool. Our next bunch of accounts that we're going to suggest are based around like fitness, and if you are someone who works out a lot and you think that you can't go vegan because you need to have a lot of protein, which you still can have when you're vegan, we'll just give you some suggestions on accounts to follow if you are really into fitness. So do you want to go first?
Sure. Well, I don't follow too many fitness accounts, to be honest,
That's
but one that I do follow and I have followed for a very long time, and I'm very proud to say she's a friend of mine, is Koya Webb. So she's so awesome, yogi, athlete, vegan, she's ethical vegan, very focused on health as well. She's so inspiring.
She's so fit.
She's so fit. So much energy also.
Yeah.
She's just like a ball of sunshine. So you have to follow her.
I also don't follow many vegan accounts. As you can
Fitness.
see, I love my bread. But there's a handful of guys that I follow that post almost every day about like their workouts. Like Vegan Fat Kid, he posts every day. He does a workout every day. Even his rest days, he's running like 5 miles or something insane.
Crazy.
And then he'll go to Whole Foods and post like his breakfast of like vegetables. Super buff. He's not fat at all, which is very misleading when you meet him because he's so in shape.
Yeah.
And then Tory Washington, he's like a bodybuilder, and he's very in shape.
It's crazy.
So those are good ones to follow if you're working out and need like workout and food inspiration combined.
Yeah. I also had Toning Tony on here. She's also a bodybuilder, like a competitive bodybuilder, and I mean, it's like you said, if you've been wondering like if you can be vegan and be an athlete and like be ripped and all of that, it's like follow those people, because Toning Tony for like the women, and then like these men. I mean, what more evidence do you need?
I looked up her account and I was like, oh, I wish I could be one of those vegans. It's just like they're eating all this food, but then they're like so ripped, like in shape and toned.
They stay in the gym.
Yeah.
Stay in the gym.
Maybe that'll be my 2019 goal.
Okay, yeah. Not me. I'll keep eating though. Yeah.
If I can eat bread still and be super fit,
I wonder.
I'll try.
I don't know what their bread consumption is like.
I don't
Not
know.
if they're competing.
Well, Vegan Fat Kid, he'll post like...
Yeah, the crazy junk food too. Right?
He doesn't, I don't think he eats as intensely anymore, but they used to go from like restaurant to restaurant.
Yeah. Like do you really eat all that?
Yeah.
I feel like he just photographed it. I don't know.
If you work out every day that hard.
You burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But I just had a couple more along the same lines. Nimai Delgado and Doms Thompson. They just post a lot about. I mean, Nimai's pretty ripped. I think he does competitions, and Doms is posting a lot about what he's eating and his like fitness routine. So.
Yeah. Also, Nimai's girlfriend.
Yeah, Bianca.
Yeah, she's a great one to follow for the ladies. super fit. They're like a fit team, fit couple.
So they gave you all the food, so you get like all the food inspo, eat it all, and then the workout inspo.
Yeah, very important to have eating well and exercising. You don't have to be like a muscle man or woman, but be active.
I mean, a lot of people go vegan and they think like you have to be super healthy and like 5 pounds to be vegan. You only eat lettuce, and it's not. It's just not true. Like if you follow any of these accounts, you'll see.
Right. These are great accounts to follow if you need some inspiration.
Yeah. So there's lots of food out there, as we have provided for you the proof. And I just use social media. Like I know when I first moved back to LA, I didn't know any other vegans, which is a lot of the. That's the case sometimes when you are first going vegan or vegetarian. You don't know anyone else is doing that. So my goal when I moved here was to make vegan friends, because I just felt kind of like I need people in my life who like care about the same things that I do. So I literally got a smartphone, which was like way after everyone else got
me too.
I had a flip phone.
Mad late,
So I got a smartphone so I could get an Instagram.
Nice.
So I could make Instagram and like find vegan friends. And I literally like came to LA. I followed all these vegan accounts and then like made them my friends in like real life. Like now I'm dating one. And like we live together. So
oh my gosh, Instagram, making those connections.
I mean, if you are like under 18, like make sure you're asking your parents if you're cool to like talk to people online and like on the internet and
for sure.
Obviously. Don't just go talking to random strangers. Make sure you're safe and use all the precautions. Tell your parents. But it's a good way just to connect with people that are like-minded if you are living in an area where veganism is not really a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great platform we have.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. This was fun.
I'm so glad that you're here and we got to talk about our favorite accounts. There was a lot that I didn't know about. So.
Ditto.
Yeah,
that's another thing. You can meet your vegan friends, trade, favorite people you like to follow.
Yeah, and like sharing recipes and just information. So there's a lot of great information out there, and hopefully we've helped you find some of that today. Yeah. All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.